Hello students, in this video we will discuss chapter number 2 of class 7th maths, that is fraction and decimals, and we will learn about multiplication of decimals. At the end you will be able to learn how to multiply a decimal number by a whole number or by another decimal number. You will also be able to multiply decimal numbers by power of 10. Look here how you can multiply decimals. First of all, you multiply them like whole numbers. Then you count the decimal places in the question and put the same number of decimal places behind the decimal in the product. Look, for example, here we have question 2.34 multiplied by 1.2. First of all, I'll multiply 232 by 12 and I will get answer 2808. Now I will count the decimal places in the problem. The question is 2.34 into 1.2. So in 2.234, there are two decimal places after decimal, and in 1.2 there is only one decimal place after decimal. So here two decimal places and one decimal place. I will add 3. So from behind I will add decimal after 3 places. So the answer will be 2.808. Let's understand with one more example. 2.77 into 3.77 into 2.8. 3.77. Here after decimal there are two decimal places, and in 2.8 after decimal only one decimal place is here. First I will multiply 377 by 28, that is 377 by 28. So after multiplying I got the answer 10,556. Now as I have seen here two decimal places and here one decimal place, so I will put three decimal places from behind, that is 1, 2, 3. Here will come the decimal. So answer will be 10.556. Now again one more question is here. 2.95 multiplied 3.2, that is 9.440. How? 2.95 multiplied by 3.2, I have normally multiplied and then I have put the decimal after 3 places from behind. Let's understand more about multiplication of decimals. Now, here you all know that you have to set up and multiply the numbers as whole number. Then you have to count the total number of decimal places, import the factors, and then place the decimal point in the product, so that number of decimal places in the product is sum of decimal places in the factors. But one more point here I want to add. Keep all zeros in the product when you place the decimal point. You can drop the zeros on the right once the decimal point has been placed in the product. If the number of decimal places is greater than the number of digits in your product, you can insert zeros in the front of the product. Let's understand this using one example. Suppose I want to multiply 0.037 into 0.08. So 0.037 into 0.08, I'll multiply 37 by 8, it will be 296. But as I told, that retain all the zeros. So here I have 2 zeros and here 1. So I'll put 3 zeros here. And then I will count the decimal places in the factors 3 and 2. Total 5 decimal places. So I will put decimal from right side up to 5 places here. So this is the answer. Okay. Here this dot stands for multiplication. Okay. Now if I want to multiply decimal numbers by any power of 10, like I want to multiply the number by 10, 100 or 1000, then what we will do? Look here, if I have this question 0.054 multiplied by 100, it will come as 5.4. Now, how it comes? I will count the number of zeros in this digit. Here there are two zeros, so decimal will move two places right. So any number, any decimal number, when multiplied by 10, 100 or 1000, then we count the zeros and we shift the decimal. Let's see with one more example. 2.38 multiplied by 1, it will remain same. 2.38 multiplied by 10, I will shift the decimal with one place. It will come here. It will move from here, it will come here. Now 238 into 100, it will move two places, 1, 2. So it is 238.0 because we cannot leave the decimal as it is. If there is no digit after or before decimal, then we have to put the 0 before or after decimal. Now 2.38 into 1000. It will move three places. 1, 2, but we don't have the third place. What we will do? We will put 0. If we have less places, then we will put 0 from our side. So it will be 2380 point. And 0 we have to one extra 0 I'll put because after decimal there should be some digit. Okay. So here is the assignment for the questions of multiplication of decimals for you. Just practice it and see how you find it. I hope you have understood well about multiplication of decimals after seeing this video. So thank you very much.